video is made possible by 343 Studios.
Hey everybody, what's going on? Nathan343 here today. Apparently not using a lapel mic because the receiver is for some reason not staying charged. But we have a package here from our good friends over at Apex or AREX. AREX. There's no P in there. So, as you all know, AREX has a lot of really nice lighting, being taillights, headlights, all that good stuff for your automobiles. And that's basically what we have here. Put this box down here. We're not using the boot today because it is currently filled with Christmas and fall stuff and all that good stuff. So we're just going to use this tote upside down. We're currently going through some of our decorations and stuff here, so we just haven't got the box back up. And I like fall. So they've got three different series here of this same headlight. So they have the Nova, the Lux, and the Pro. These are the Pro ones that they wanted me to check out. Looks like we got really nice packaging here. Ooh, we get the harness and stuff so that we can run this to our fuse tap, so that we can run the daytime running. So there is a daytime running light on here. Of course, my truck doesn't have daytime running, but this here will allow you to have daytime running. We'll probably put these back in here. So I just want to take them out of the box for now. I'm only going to take one of these out for now. It is sealed. I'll rip the bag open here. Oh yeah, that's upside down. This is the driver's side one. These are a projector style headlight. So very cool there. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'll get you guys some close-ups here in a minute. But these are very nice. I'll peel this coating off here real quick and then I'll put it back on just so you guys can see it. Very awesome there. I'll set it down here. There's a deal here you take off. And these have a different style bulb than what the actual headlights that are in it now take. So they plug in the same way with the same harnesses here, but they take a different style bulb. So you got all your harnesses here. Looks like it does have a LED resistor in it already built in right here. So you shouldn't have to worry about hyper flashing, so that's awesome. But it looks like it has a, go ahead and pull these little finger tabs. I want to see what bulb is in here. Pull these up. Well, maybe. Gotta pull this quick disconnect out. Here, all these wires in here. See what bulb is in here. So it is a, come on, there we go. There's the bulb with all the wires. This is an H7. So the bulbs that we have, I'm pretty sure will not fit in here, just because the headlight lens is a little different. But I do have some LED bulbs I'm going to be showing in a video here, and it may be already out at the time of this video, that we had sent from us from a company. We're going to try those out before we put these headlights in, just so you guys can see what the new headlights look like. But this is an H7. It is a halogen. We will be getting LEDs for this. So put that back in there. Got to line all this up so that it fits. Wires, you can just just push back down inside here. Extra wire that doesn't. You can run these as a halogen. However, we're going to run them as a LED. I'm going to get some LEDs for these. They do have adjustments here on the back to adjust those. They have adjustments in a couple different spots, I thought. Got one adjustment here. But super excited for these guys. So right now they're running these priced for $350. For the set, you get a left and a right, and that's your waterproof seal cap there. So very nice. And then you get this bag of hardware / cable, which comes with wire. I think you will need a fuse tap. You got to be able to tap into one of your. You got to have a switch deal in your fuse block, and then that allows the turning signal, running light, daytime running, all that stuff to run. So this wire, I believe, goes into here. This gets plugged into here, and then you've got this wire here. Oh, let's see. Got two wires here, and I'm sure there's instructions somewhere on how to run these. This is your fuse. You got a, what do you call it? Okay, so that's your wire there. You've got to go to your fuse tap, I'm pretty sure. And this wire here goes to your ground to your battery, which already has eyelets on it. It may not be big enough for my battery, but we could always cut these off, put bigger ones on it. It is fused already with a 15 amp fuse. So you want to probably hook this up to something with a 15 degree deal. I believe you strip this wire here. It's already stripped. That's going into your fuse tap. And then, oh, okay, I get it. So you're going to have a short one and a long one. So this short one's going to go to whatever side, probably the driver's side. And this long one is going to go to your passenger side. So one harness per truck or light or however you want to call it. But I think they're very cool. Definitely going to put some H7 LED headlight bulbs in here. Probably get the brightest I can get. And go from there. Here they are. They are color matched. They're like a grayish black in there. Would be cool if these were like a color match, but they're reflectors. I don't know if they actually have a light in there. I don't think they do. Here's the back of the light. This is for my, I think this will fit 99 through 07 Fords. So very cool. This here, and it's smoked a little bit. That's your turn signal there. Goes across, goes around. It also has a daytime running. So that's very, very cool. Can't wait to use that. Super happy with that. But yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. I like it. So stay tuned. All right, guys. Well, here we've got the new headlights installed. These things are pretty cool, actually. So far, I'm going to probably have to do an updated video on this. The headlight bulbs I got for this takes an H7 LED or halogen LED bulb. So far the bulb isn't doing super bright. I don't know if I just didn't get a very bright bulb, or I'm going to look around and try to find some other bulbs. But so far these halo looking lights look pretty sick, especially with the new grill. Guys, these lights are super cool. Definitely go check them out. I'm gonna go ahead and run through the functions and all that stuff, so hopefully you guys enjoy and all that. They look super cool. I like them. Super cool there, and they actually do put off a little bit of light. Get you guys up here a little closer. The new grill definitely makes the front of this truck look a lot better. It's dirty, got a couple bug spiders on there already. These are the Pro version. This isn't the Lux. I don't know if you can notice, I turned on my running lights and the light dims down. They're not as bright at night. See, they're not as bright. And I'll show that to you when I set the camera up. I'm filming this on my phone, but when I set the camera up and show you the difference, they're brighter when you have just the running lights on. You can notice that in the, when I turn the running lights off, you see it gets brighter, dimmer, brighter, dimmer, brighter. We're gonna go ahead and turn the turn signal on here to show you the turn signal functions. You see one side stays on, the other side stays white. So it's a switchback. Very, very cool. I really like these steels. Of course, you know, we've got our, just to show you, we've still got turning and under tailgate light for that. Then we will turn that one off. The switchback goes back to white, and then the other side goes to amber. I did have to put a turn signal relay, new relay in the dash. These were hyper flashing, and then they would stop hyper flashing and flash normal, then it'd go back to hyper flashing. I think that's so cool. So we're gonna go ahead and put that back, and I'm gonna go ahead and do the hazards for you, and then I'll set up my camera and tripod with the, so that you guys can see. Here's the hazards, what they look like. That's sick. That looks cool. I like it. All right, so here is the headlight output so far with the little tiny H7 bulbs that I have. I got the headlights on these things just so you guys can see. They're decently bright, but they're not putting light way out front. Even if I turn the brights on, I just don't know if they're just not aimed properly or what. They're decently, but I think I need to aim them a little bit better. Crazy part is I need to do that at night or in the evening, and I just don't have time to do it tonight. But I think I can kind of see if I can get some dust. What I need to do is get a fog machine. I can kind of see the beam, and I think they just need to be aimed up a little bit. This one here seems like it's higher than this one. You can see it looks like the hot spot's up there, and then this one, and then the little spots you're seeing here, I can't change this one, but that one's like a halogen color. That one's the LED. So they're decent, but I think we're going to get some sort of different bulb put in there, see if it does a little better job at producing light. Other than that, it's decent. Now I'll go ahead and turn on the brights. So you can kind of see, I don't know if you can see that beam, but it looks like if I cover this up, that's basically, let's see, cover this up. Where's that headlight at? Cover that up. That's all one light is producing. So, okay. And then if you do that, and I cover up this side, you can see that's all that light's producing. So I think they're just a little bit low adjusted. I need to probably take them out because I can't get to the adjustment screw from being inside the truck. So I'll have to do that at evening time. I'll be able to adjust them. I think if I adjust them just a little bit more higher, that they'll be okay. Now I'm gonna flip on the brights. As you can see, just a little bit more of intensity comes out, not a whole lot. We're almost there, we really are. Now I'm gonna go ahead and walk down here just a little bit. I do have a truck running because LEDs pull some power, and I definitely don't want, well, they pull a little bit of power, they don't pull that much. I'll walk down here a little bit. Show you guys, not being blinded, the brights are on, as a matter of fact. I'm getting some light down here, but it's not nearly as bright as those LED bulbs that we just reviewed here on the channel. So see, it's not really bright. It's lighting up over here. They're lighting up over here, but I think I either need to adjust them to where they're up a little higher, and then maybe put some fog lights in or something. But we will, if I get down here, they're projectors. Kind of wish I would have got the ones that had two of these in here. They're a little bit smaller, I think, but you get two of them side by side. We'll see. So, I'm gonna get in the truck here real quick. Set this camera up. See, got the brights on. We're gonna kill the brights. I'm gonna get out on the road, show you guys what actually happens here. Like, they do okay. Ouch, hit my elbow. But they're not, I think. See there, you can see how the cutoff is. I'll put the brights on there. I just think a different bulb or adjustment would help, honestly. So you can see up there in the trees, see how the brights are kicking in, kicking off. Just picked up a rock. They do okay. Ran over an acorn, I think. So yeah, they do okay. I mean, this also isn't pitch black, but I just think they're aimed a little bit too low. But we're gonna mess around with some different kind of bulbs and see if that changes anything. I've reached out to a couple companies, see if they would sponsor some different bulbs. I would have loved to use the bulbs that we had in the last video. Those were amazing bulbs. I still have those. I think I'm gonna try to use those in the projectors. I got a buddy that's gonna make me a set of projectors for the lenses that were in here before. These lenses are super easy to install. They are, they're just super easy. I mean, they line right up. You hook them up, hooking up to a switch power.
Like a light, lighting up in the dark. You make it right, I forgot how to act. It's so classic. Every time you make me nervous and I lose my words. It's been a while since I forgot the most simple words. I feel calm when you're around, like nothing can break me. Now I know why it never worked out before. High low, it would always turn out bad, so bad. But every time we start